Okay, so that should have solved all of the previous problems that we were having. So what we should be able to do now is jump straight into this game. So for anyone just joining, I'm a huge survival horror fan. Found this recommended by Avalanche Reviews. I've pretty much played all the main entry Resident Evils, huge Silent Hill fan, Parasite Eve, absolute classic, Dino Crisis, Obscure, Fatal Frame. I really enjoyed when I played those about 2 years ago. I recently played new indie survival horror Signalis, which was this kind of really interesting science fiction survival horror that's all very, fever dreamish and set in this like Soviet kind of like space Chinese future. Really interesting. And The Mute House, which is an absolute love letter to classic Resident Evil. I played those recently, so I saw this one recommended and really wanted to give it a shot. It looked right up my alley. But I didn't watch the rest of the video from the guy who did recommend it, which was Avalanche, just because I didn't want any spoilers. So we'll get into this. We're going to have a lazy Sunday stream, and hopefully we'll enjoy this game together and experience it together. So let's do this. So hopefully I've turned the settings all the way down. So, okay, so we're on a dilapidated train. I have turned tank controls on, but I'm thinking in true 3D like that, it's not going to work out too well. So let's take the tank controls off and see if that does anything for us. And we can hopefully properly enjoy the game. Gonna turn the volume up as well, if I can. That's miles better for me. There we go. That's a lot more immersive for me with these noise cancelers on. So we're on a train and we just shot somebody. You know what? Maybe we can do a little bit better with the settings here. And hopefully this doesn't completely crash the system. But my computer can handle Space Marine 2, so it shouldn't really struggle too much with this. I still don't know what VSync is or does. We will save those changes. Okay, so we can dodge. We've got a quick inventory, and we've got a flashlight, and we attack with RT. But I don't think we can do any of that yet. Sorry, guys. I gotta... We we will get into it. There we go. Okay. Game's gonna be loud. But so am I on this mic. Okay. Can he run? You hold L2 to run. So I'm guessing this game is, this guy kind of, he's got an accent, so I think it might actually be set in, China, or, East Asia. Could be wrong, could be mistaken. And now he, just doesn't want to move. So that's, probably my controller. Or not. Okay, that's the inventory. So you wanna move there, buddy? Okay, there we go. Once you pay attention, the letters don't make sense. Let's try and... am I pulling? Pulling on the wires? No, that should be fine. Oh, okay. It's stuck. So there's not really too much setup on this game. We're just kind of here, I suppose. Oh, so he was referring to the newspaper. Where the fuck am I? At least it's realistic dialogue. And there's a chain combination there. It's missing a piece and I can't unlock it.
Oh.
What's that say? Disintegrating. So, disintegrating? Is that what it's trying to spell out? Okay, maybe there's a clue there. So, that symbol equals a 1. Okay, so we need a piece for that padlock. The aesthetics of this game, just dropping you straight in, is actually really cool. And I think these are pre-rendered backgrounds, which I fucking love. It's kind of rare that you play as like a grizzled old cop in a lot of, I suppose, Japanese games. The only one I can think where you played it as that in like a survival horror, he usually plays like a woman. Is that what he is, or is he a reporter? Roman. We don't know anything about him. Who would go through the trouble of boarding it up while you're on the train? So I think the reason I don't know what's going on is that the my settings were too high, so the prologue was really jank. So there's a radio crackling now. I think that's coming from over here. To be fair, stuck in a tunnel like that? It'd be pretty freaky to be in this situation. So that was the emergency switch. That opened the door behind me? August Cross. Sunderland. Azura. Private school. The city lines. So he literally doesn't know where he is. So is this some kind of Silent Hill thing going on? What does that say? Mozito and Ganado. Is that Latin? I symbol. Sorry, I try and look for clues in these kinds of games, but I will try and how to get into the situation. We have been through here, haven't we? Oh, okay, that's new. Artemis, Sunderland Park, August Coast. Okay, that's a big, more complete map. Blue Lake. We're at the Quartz Terminal. Right near the asylum. Is that a clue? Oh, and this square thing equals a 7. Okay. Hey, let me know if my camera being in the bottom right corner is a little bit too distracting. Because I know that I can't see that, but you guys, any viewers can. There's a lot of blood. What happened here? Well, obviously we gotta go through. Ugh. Oh, fuck. Okay. It's PlayStation controller symbols. What the... Mannequins and the grudge down the train. Oh, shit. What is going on? What the oh, that's horrible. One of these is gonna be real, right? What? The circle was 7. Oh, that's horrendous. Oh, okay. That one's wrapped in bandages? Mannequin has something on its palm. Should I pick it up? Well, yeah. A padlock mechanism. Fuck, that's freaky. Oh no. Wait, is the train moving? Okay, so that means there's a timer on, or...? And we can't get to the front of the train, it's only this. Can we emergency stop it? No. Whoa! Oh. Glad this thing doesn't run out of battery. I hope. Okay, so the triangle is 1. I've actually, these kind of games, it's always handy to have notes, so I do have those actually. So let's do this. So the triangle equals 1. Was it the 0 or the square was 0, right? I think. Okay, so I've got the padlock mechanism. Okay, and the order of them was further back. So we've got to definitely try out some combinations. God, we've got to go back to the mannequins. Ah! Ah, static is just horrible, isn't it? Okay. Wait. Is that busted open now? 3... I don't think there's any clues there. You know, then again, it's not inconceivable this guy himself would have a notepad. Or maybe he's just got a good memory. But I do like how it doesn't... No, okay, so the square was 7. So let's, make a note of that, right? Okay. Oh, wow, there's a... It was a 5-lot combination, but they are the same. So we got square, triangle, 0, X, and triangle. And that's exactly the same. But that isn't. But those two are. Oh, I'm guessing... Because we can interact with this one, so I'm guessing this is probably the one. So it's square, triangle, circle, X, triangle. Which would be... 7, 1, 0, X, 1. We got 4, 2, and 3. So are they significant? Because why would they have numbers there and nothing else, right? Are they moving? They are moving, aren't they? They're not actually mannequins. Completely barricaded. Whoever did this didn't want anyone getting out. Okay, so she doesn't give me any clues. But we've got some clues. We could probably brute force it with the information that we have. Oh, was there something on there that I missed? Or was it purely just interacting with this? No. 8805. So why would that be there? All right, let's make a note of that. 8805. Okay, well the only interactable one is that second one, so that's what I'm guessing it is. Wait, there's another map. Hold on. Okay. So I couldn't see any other keys. So let's... Okay, that yellow bar drains, that's my stamina. Is there anything else here in the dark that I might have missed? Antediluvian or something? Is that what that says? Oh, we can zoom. Rouse. I don't think that's anything. Okay. Okay, but you can't even read it, so... I don't think there's any other clues. Wait. Okay. So why is that highlighted? Is that... Does that mean circle? Circle is, that kinda sorta maybe looks like a 9. So is that circle equals 9? Oh, we'll find out. But like I say, we've probably got enough info to brute force it now. So we know there's 5 figures, so square. So we definitely know it's 7. So it was square, triangle. Triangle is 1. We know that the last one is a triangle. And we know that that is a 1. So it's just X, so... 9... No. Oh, 6, 5, okay. See, yeah, I told you we might be able to brute force it. So now we can go through here. Okay, where the fuck are we? Okay, well, at least we stopped the train. What the fuck? What's that? That looks like... That looks like organic. They don't look like tubes. Damn, that flashlight barely lights up anything. Oof. That's a little loud all of a sudden for me. I don't know how it is for you guys. we're gonna turn that down just a little bit. I legitimately cannot see anything. Okay. This is what we were looking for. Oh, another train? Get like health drinks out here or something? Can we attack it? There's such a vibe to this kind of 90s style game. Nice camera angle. Okay, well, we're gonna turn the music down just a little bit. Okay. I don't know why, but underground or railway stations are such great settings for horror in general, or horror games. I always remember in a used tape. Okay. But they, yeah. Railway stations, in general, are always just great. Resident Evil 3 and 2? Someone's watching you. And Outbreak. Silent Hill 4, you go to one? Or just generally, like, whenever games like this recreate realistic locations and make them very eerie, it's always very cool. I always remember maybe, like, seeing these places in games a lot as a kid before I'd ever actually been to them. So I think I saw like an underground railway or subway system like the London Underground in games or something similar, like the where you go in the original Resident Evil 3, before I ever actually saw one in real life. Subtitles, please. Screen's cracked and unresponsive. No way to get a ticket now. I don't think they're going to be chasing you for that, dude. Maybe I could find something to force it open by myself. Okay. Oh. Locked. Drink. Okay, so that's giving off sound. That's barricaded. So we're looking for... Oh, fuck, I can't see shit. Oh. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be forcing it open. Okay. Would that do it? Oh, I got a med kit. I don't think I can get that up the stairs. Oh, a door. That, hey, that wasn't there before, right? Oh, nice. Lots of stuff here as usual in a storage room. Crowbar. Is this a game where we've got a limited inventory then? That'll be the save. Oh, we don't use the tapes for that?
Again, here we are. I'm dealing with someone who's also strangely immune to the gloom. He's kind of like me, but let's be clear, he doesn't deserve this perk. No, he doesn't.
Okay. So I'm just gonna double check chat. Because we should be live. Okay. Let's just pause for a second and then we'll be right back. Okay, I feel like that's a good place to stop, but then we will pick this back up in the next chapter in just a moment.